Hi, my blossoms. Welcome back to my channel, Just the Messenger 828. Authentically me, authentically you. We forever bloom. I have not been trying to be up in the camera. Have y'all noticed that? Have not at all, but that's okay. Look at here. I got a lot of messages. Okay, there's a lot going on. All right, I'm gonna say this. Um, if you haven't been watching my readings, they've been playing with my numbers, child. They ain't been letting no views come in. Okay, but we still rolling, okay? We still going. Rolling on the river. Deep, deep, doot, doot, doot. We still going, baby. So, my child on my second phone, as y'all can see here, is my second phone, the phone that I previously had, okay? Um, 422 could be significant, okay? For some, like my child loves Tubi. You can see that it's right there, Tubi. Okay, that's the app he loves. So he'll go on Tubi and play a movie. The last movie he played was like, a Tubi version of Little Mermaid. Tubi, they be recycling movies, and they got my movie back on there, Apocalypto. That is my movie. I love that movie down bad. Let me tell you, the first time I watched that movie, I can't remember the year, but all I know is Spectrum was Bright House. Okay? Spectrum was Bright House when I watched that movie. And I watched it because it was on one of the movie channels. And it caught my eye. I was bored. I was bored and I was getting ready to just, okay, I'm gonna walk away from the TV. I'm bored. I found him. I'm like, this looks interesting. So I started watching it. I, I didn't start watching it and then turn from it. No, I watched it, watched the commercial breaks and everything. I was hooked. And I can watch that movie over and over again. It's so good. A black, is it a panther or a jaguar? A black panther or a black jaguar could be significant. Okay, there's a reading that I did, and I'm gonna post it in the community board. Please, if you don't keep up with anything else, keep up with that community board. Cause when I'm busy with my child and I got messages, I'm most likely gonna bloop 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 in the community board. Thank you very much. It's been like a week, okay? I feel like it's been like a week. This week, this card from the Gematria deck, the Sacrificed, ripped in half. These decks is a little old, especially the index cards, so they get a little torn and worn out. This was ripped in half. Okay, like I literally saw this half, and I'm like, what happened to the other half? Found it. Okay, it's in half. At first, when I first saw it, I was like, okay, a sacrifice failed. A planned sacrifice failed. Okay. But then also, if there's like a split with a sacrifice, or someone could have been sacrificed and split in half, if you get grossed out, I'm so sorry. I should have gave a warning. Okay. But this is, can't sugarcoat it. These are things that are actually happening. These are things that people actually do. Okay. All right. I not it don't it's not up to me to figure out who. Uh, it's not. It's not my job. I can give out what the Most High wants me to give out in regards to the matter, but that's about it. Okay. But yeah, sacrifice in half. Okay, so someone could have been divided on whether they wanted to sacrifice you. Maybe there's people that agreed to do it, and there's people that didn't agree to do it. So it's split in half. You got a good side and a bad side when it comes to people being sacrificed, something like that. Take it how it resonates, okay? This can also be you sacrificing yourself, and you ripped that shit in half and said, I'm not doing it no more. I'm not sacrificing myself for nobody. The only people I'm gonna sacrifice myself for are the people I want to sacrifice myself for. And you're picking and choosing who it is you want to sacrifice yourself for. And it's not even a sacrifice, right? It's it's not even a sacrifice, because those people that you would sacrifice yourself for, especially with you coming into the knowing of, all right, my worth, I know my worth, and this ain't it. This is, I'm not over here sacrificing, not for this shit, right? It won't even be a sacrifice. It wouldn't. It would be mutual dedication, mutual and receptive dedication and loyalty. It becomes mutual at that point, because when you're sacrificing yourself, sacrifice is just you out here doing or being whatever it is you put, whatever it is for you. Yeah. So let's just see. Let's see what's up with this sacrifice energies being split in half, multi god, because it's been sitting in front of me for a good while and I have not gotten to it. So what's up with this energy? Cinderella, Cinderella energy is coming back up. It's coming back up, and Cinderella was sacrificed by her stepsisters. She did the cooking, the cleaning, and all that other stuff. She never got to go out, have fun. She wanted to go to the ball. She was told no. And plus you don't even have a dress. Like, it was, oh yeah, your happiness doesn't matter. My children, with the stepmother energy, my children's happiness matters. So you can stay at home and don't forget to finish your chores while we go and soiree. On this day, I feel like on this day, whatever day that you decide no more, like whatever day you decide, um, impossible, dun, 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 not the air going off, confirmation, excuse me, confirmation again. Whitney Houston and Brandy's version of Cinderella, watch it, watch it. Impossible. Meet face to face. You may be meeting face to face with someone in real life, okay? In IRL, in real life, you may be meeting face to face with someone, okay? Maybe someone that it's like it's like there was a certain cutoff date, and maybe today, because it is the first, maybe today was supposed to be the cutoff date, and it didn't do it. So in the future, you get to meet someone face to face and in real life. Okay, Cinderella also lost her father, and she was left an inheritance from her father, but the stepmother was hiding that and wanted to hide her so that she didn't have to give up the lifestyle that she just got adjusted to. You know what I'm saying? Hmm. That could be really significant. Um, Back to Apocalypto. Sorry, y'all. With the Apocalypto coming up, and there's a reading that I'm going to post in the community. I can't remember what I named it or whatever. Um, Literally Aztec ancestors, Aztec ruins right here. Aztec ancestors are not about to play. They're not about to play at all. Someone's about to get scalped. I said that. Uh, the person that was trying to sacrifice you did not know that you have Aztec blood in your veins. Something like that. You're part of that lineage, and your Aztec ancestors about to whoop ass. So they thought that they could sacrifice you. Really, they're about to be the ones to be sacrificed. I was given that what the water signs reading where I said um that they're now the offering, and it's the infamous log, the log, uh, that 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 moment where she knew she was gonna die by them logs in Final Destination. Okay, New York City Union Square is flooded by tidal wave caused by asteroid November. I'm sorry, not November. So something could be like from October to November, okay? October 14th to November the 14th, because I said November. It's supposed to be 2023, but something could have happened in 2023 that causes this to happen in the future. Time is a paradox, okay? In targeting and gang stalking on this day, yeah, it's supposed to be ended on this day. And on this day, it's supposed to end. So, meaning this is the cutoff point. Stop, stop trying to sacrifice people, gang stalking them, and targeting them. End it. It's done. That contract's been ripped. That contract is null and void. Meaning, if you continue with that, it's like the purge, right? You have a cutoff time. If you decide to no, I'm still gonna kill this motherfucker, and the purge is done, guess what? Clank clank. You're gonna get put in or under the jail because you was supposed to stop. Why didn't you stop? Yeah. So on this day, and that's in current energy too. That is down the middle. That is currently. It's supposed to end today. Yeah. Yeah. I think that's why I waited until today to even go into it. And it was the perfect timing to do it. Thank you, God. Divine timing has been at play in this situation and is continuing to be at play for all parties involved. The good end or the bad end. Okay? Upon the mountain. Go tell it. Every time I see this, go tell it on the mountain over the. So it's a PSA. This is a PSA in the gang stalking and targeting. Stop trying to sacrifice certain people. I mean, all people. Just stop trying to sacrifice people. Okay. But, when I put that down, I got a message. Meet face to face upon the mountain. You finna go meet God upon the mountain. You're about to go and meet God upon the mountain. So I'm getting those that tried to sacrifice you are going to go and meet God. You gonna see God face to face in real life. You finna meet him. You take that how it resonates. But 9 times out of 10, it could be you having a near death experience and he give you that warning. Alright now, I told your ass. Or it ain't gonna be near death. It's gonna be straight there. You waiting in that line and people gonna be asking, well, how did you get here? You better go on that mountain and tell the truth. You try to lie at them pearly gates thinking you gonna try to get in there, you finna go elsewhere. Mm-hmm. Angel of the Whirlwind. I didn't really shuffle these. I've been like pulling them out from the side. But yeah, Angel of the Whirlwind. So it may come as quick as a whirlwind. So it could be windstorms. Oya is very significant. Oya came out on TikTok. I I didn't do air or fire yet, but I plan on doing them. On TikTok, I posted like 60-second reads. Oya came out for, I think Oya came out for water signs or for earth signs. Earth and water is up on TikTok if you want to look at that. It's just a 60-second oracle read. Okay. But Angel of the Whirlwind, it automatically makes me think of Oya, and like your shit gonna get spun. You're gonna be so confused. So it could even be confusion spinning back on you, or spinning the block on you. Whatever you sent out is spinning the block on you. So hopefully you sent out some good things. Yeah, 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 yeah. Okay. CIA using coercion. So CIA could have been using coercion in this situation. I don't know if it's for the good or the bad of the situation. Take it how it resonates, you know? And Mr. Terry, for some reason, when I wrote this, I didn't understand, but then when I was rewatching True Blood, which I still got to finish a little bit, right? There's a dude named Terry, and they will call Mr. Terry. He had PTSD really bad because he was a part of the Afghan war. When he came back or whatever, he would have flashbacks. He would have PTSD really bad. Um, the lady he ended up meeting and marrying or whatever, they ended up having a baby. Life was going good for him. As soon as things was getting good for him, the terrors of the past when he was in the war kept coming up. He was ordered to kill people, the innocent people. And when he did, or actually no, he couldn't do it. He couldn't do it. As a subordinate, he couldn't do it. And the commanding officer over him did it. But because of the fact that he was there and present for it, when it was women, children, older people, that innocent people in Afghanistan, in the show, by the way, um that was wrongfully killed. She cursed them. She cursed them. And literally people were being like engulfed by this entity, a flame entity, and would engulf them and send them on fire. Like that could be something that's currently happening. I don't know. Someone's ancestors might be coming at people like that. All right. Okay. Yeah, it says Illuminati slaves break your chains. So Mr. Terry, by contract, was a slave in that sense, right? And just because he was there and present, he didn't do it, right? He couldn't do it. He had such a good heart, he couldn't even do it. But because he was there and present and witnessed it, he was cursed too. I think he ended up, spoiler alert, especially if you're not going to go and watch it. I mean, if you're going to go and watch it, my bad. Spoiler alert. If you're gonna watch True Blood, Mr. Terry ended up like he was so stressed out about the situation because he did not want anything to happen to his wife and his newborn child and her children. And he ended up paying for a hit on himself. He set everything up. He set her up and the kids up with life insurance and everything. He did a paid hit on himself. And this was before they solved the problem of that entity, of that curse coming on them. So they solved the problem and everything was going back good in his life. He was like, okay, like he could breathe. The hitman fulfills the order. He forgot to call it off. So something like that can happen. Like someone can like forget that they even did that on someone or on themselves. Take it how it resonates, okay? Uh last thing, we have no more internet. So something might happen with the internet, or something that's being done over the internet might stop. Something like that. I'm feeling like that. But okay. I'm gonna end that there. Okay, I was supposed to then do that, but yeah. Stop trying to sacrifice these people. Okay, just stop. Okay. If this resonated in any way, please like, share, subscribe. I do mini reads. They're 10-10. I also do full readings, and they're 22 $22.22. If you would like to have a full or mini read, email me, and all that information that you need is in the description box below. Remember, we are all forever blooming, and I love you guys. Peace.